camera. That's weird. Broadcast. What happened? My thing sees it. Properties. Configure video. Are you under something? Let me see. No, because it should be on the bottom right. Yeah. Huh. Well, this is fun. I don't know. Broadcast. Let's see if I have to just pick something else. That seems to work right away. No, I don't want to remove that. Remove that one. Logitech Brio. Huzzah! There we go. I keep it really bright in my room because I have the windows blocked by an air conditioner. And the other one's blocked by, well, reconstruction. Not reconstruction, construction as I'm stuff. Okay. Here we go. I've been playing Honey Pop. That's a fun game. Oh, man. Keep that there. Hey, Sleepertronics. How you doing? How's your night going? Just dealing with a little issue. I don't know. Oh yeah, I get now. I realize now. I remember. NVIDIA app just updated. Did that really cause it? I don't know if that caused it. And I'm just making sure the camera's working. Oh, what do you do? What kind of work? I don't remember. I don't miss working at night. That was the worst thing. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm gonna. Oh, not Honey Pop. Honey Pop is fun. A friend is sharing that with me, and look, I love puzzle match games, and I mean, who doesn't mind the other stuff too? But I'm looking for Star Wars. There we go. Let me know how the sound levels are, if you don't mind, Sleeper. Technician for an airline. Oh, well. That's a lot better than what I was doing. At least, does it... I hope it pays well, at least. Are you there? Do you work nights? Is it nighttime for you? Where are you from?
Have you found the encrypted holodisks yet?
Oh, right. I finished, like, right here.
From the palace without.
So last time I basically sprung this guy out of jail by solving the whole murder mystery. Oh, is my controller connected? Please tell me. No. I want my controller connected. I'm from... Oh, you're in New York. Yo, we're neighbors. I'm in Queens. That's cool. Well then, oof. LaGuardia is also... I prefer going to JFK to LaGuardia. It's just so much easier. You got the J or the E to the air train and you're set, man. LaGuardia is a trip.
Have you
JFK.
found the encrypted holodisks yet?
Oh, I've never
I
worked in
won't
an
be able to
airline, so I
get
don't really
hold of my
know.
contact from the
So you tell
palace
me.
without it.
I'll put the game a little bit lower. How long are you there? Like, what time are you off? It's it's just a little bit past midnight.
I doubt that Mikkel is smart enough to realize how valuable those discs are. So it doesn't need to be done immediately.
Oh, I love Star Wars, man.
But the sooner the better.
Look, I'm a Star Wars Episode 8 lover, okay? I know there's a lot of hate for what happened with Luke. I think what happened with Luke is incredible. The music just sounded kind of weird. Do you like Star Wars? Are you into Star Wars, or are you just like watching me? Look, the next RPG I want to run on stream, 6:30. Okay, well, I don't know how long I'll go for. Not 6:30, but hopefully I can entertain you. Foo foo. My cat been complaining about the heat. That's why I have my AC on. Okay, here he is. I feel like I'm a mainstream Star Wars fan. Okay, so what does that mean to you? Do you like the new? I don't like all the new movies. I think Episode 9 is trash. Episode 7, it's fine. It's not like I'm obsessed with it. I'm not like I was with the originals. It's a good movie. It's just whatever. This guy recycled Episode 4, but Episode 8 is just so much. I think it's some of the most like complex Star Wars has been. Right, but yeah, yeah, I watched Acolyte, and I like it so far. I'm not like, it still feels like, I don't know. I wish they hired, I don't know, better writers. I don't know if the writing isn't. It's Andor, then Acolyte, right, and then it's like Mandalorian and all the way down here. Like Acolyte's good. So far, I'm entertained. 2 episodes so far, I'm in. I'm interested in seeing the High Republic. I do like how the Jedi are being portrayed too, because like an Acolyte. Did you watch Acolyte episode 1 and 2? I was trash in mainstream. I mean, I only watched the movies, some of the shows, but no. Oh no, I never read the books either. I've read some of the comics. The Darth Vader comics are really good though. I'm interested in them making a next. Oh god. I don't even know what's going on with this thing anymore. They were making the what do you call it? The remake of the first KOTOR game, and I love those games. I love this one right here, KOTOR 2 is probably like top 5 game for me. I was like talking about this last stream. This might be like top 3 or top 5 for me. Like I love this game so much. It's not even just a good Star Wars game. It's just a good RPG in general. Right? And then you add Star Wars on top. I can't help it. I love it.
Have you found the encrypted holodisks yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my contact from the palace without it.
Yeah, but the Old Republic game is it's supposed to be a remake, but it's just kind of on a hiatus right now. Actually, let me see if anything's changed with that, because now I'm curious. KOTOR remake. Yeah, there hasn't been anything new for that. They say it's alive and well, but this was back in April. So this was just a month ago. So who knows? Oh, Bounty Hunter was amazing. I don't know what they just stopped making so many Star Wars games. We had Battlefront 1 and 2 from EA, and that's it. We've had the Fallen Order games. They're fun, right? I didn't play the second one. I bought the second one. I played the first one. I might play the first one on stream before I do the second one, just because I don't really remember the story. But yeah. So I have them on here installed, but I have them on Steam. Oh, I have them on Steam, not here. But yeah. And that's it. Like, where are all my? Oh, we used to get so many more Star Wars games. Let's see. Star Wars. I want to show it here. You can't search? I don't even know how to do it here. Anyway, here we go. Let me go this way. My favorite one is the strategy game, Star Wars Empire War. Man, there's so much room for Star Wars games too. Some of these are my friends because they share with me. We all share libraries together. Sins, Sonic, Sphinx. Here we go. Yeah, look how old it is. They don't even give it proper artwork. But yeah, Battlefront, the old one. Empire War, I love that game. Republic Commando, I played that demo disc so many times as a kid. That demo. They have it on PS5, but you need the premium PlayStation Plus. I like Star Wars games; they're fun. I used to play it. You watch GOT like Game of Thrones? I haven't seen the. I mean, I don't know. What's the new show called? The House of Dragons. Has it started? Season 2? I haven't seen it. If it has, I saw season 1 just like recently though. Oh yeah, I used to play this too. I might revisit it. I don't know. I like to check back Old Republic every once in a while. Yeah, I mean, I like Game of Thrones. I mean, June. Okay, so it's starting soon. That's good. I mean, like Game of Thrones season 1, 2, 3, perfect television. 4 was good, but it's not as good as 1, 2, and 3. 5 is when it started to get worse, and then, I mean, it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Hold on, I'm turning off my air conditioner. I can control it from my phone. Old Republic is okay. It feels like a game that hasn't really changed much. It feels like it's dying. Like they really need. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with that. Captain Reich is patrolling the Western Square. You can try to ambush him. It would be best to do it when there are no witnesses around. Huh. I don't want to kill him. So right now I have the option of killing like important people for Onderon to help like destabilize them, and I don't want to do that. Trouble. The Boys, yeah, I watched The Boys. I'm waiting for the new season to start. Last season was really good though, but I'm not really sure how I feel about how easy they dealt with the stuff with like Soldier Boy and the kid and all that. Like, I gotta rewatch it. What's it been, a year or 2 years since that season? When they find your body, I'm going to kill you. Good advice. I'll be good. Stay out of trouble. I don't want to kill him. Cantina rats. Can arrange a meeting between you and the Jedi Master, but in order to do so, he needs some encrypted holodisks that were stolen. He believes that a beast rider gangster named Backel has them in their possession. She's like, oh, okay, cool.
What's going on?
Yeah. You watched 2. Right now, what's the last thing? Yeah, I'm just watching Star Wars Acolyte. There's like after Shogun, man, Shogun was amazing though. It was just nice to have a really good, well-made, politics-heavy show. Is it her? That's the waitress. This lady.
Are you satisfied with your payment for the visa? I can exchange it for something else if you like.
Why haven't you left?
The visa wasn't for me, but for an associate of mine. There are plenty of business opportunities left in ISIS. I plan to stay here for a while.
Oh, no, it's not Backel. It's a Beast Rider. This lady.
What do you want here, Off-Worlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave.
I don't, but I do kind of want to start doing Mondays and Wednesdays. Do it? What do you mean do what? Oh, also hello Savvy. How are you doing? What did I say? I want to. Oh no, I don't have a regular schedule. I've just kind of been all over the place. But I kind of want to I kind of want to pick 2 days a week to do dedicated streams. Mondays probably and Wednesdays. And I'll see, because I've kind of been wanting to do more tabletop RPG stuff on stream, and I feel like that seems to go better, like prepping those games are better to do like during early in the afternoon, but at night is when I want to like run the games with other people. And the next one I'm planning to do is a Star Wars game. So do you play tabletop RPGs, Sleeper? Execute order. I'm not killing that guy, Sabby. I'm not killing Captain Riken. You have something that belongs to Dagon. I want to get it back.
You? And just how do you intend to do that?
I was hoping I might be able to buy him. First, I intend to cut you down in front of your men. Then after I kill him, I'll... Okay, you know what? Now I'll do Order 66.
Those words will be your last.
Easy. Oh, you know what? We're going to do Master Speed. No, but... Well, I'm killing her and her people. Right now. He's got Master Shot now. He's just going to spam that because now he gets no penalty to it. And what can you do? We'll go with Improved Flurry. It's so much easier to just use a mouse. Alright. And I want you to use Force Speed so you get an extra attack per round. Okay. And now... Flurry.
Come down.
That was easy.
Let me handle this.
Okay, you can't reach, so let's do Death Field. The funny thing is, this guy got arrested for a murder he did outside. He was framed outside, and I'm just killing people inside the cantina. And I got another Starport visa. Okay. How you doing, Sabby? Are you painting any models right now? Have you played this game before, Sleeper? I got a Starport visa. Remnants, blah, blah. Open another one. Who else needs one? I hereby relieve you, demote you to rank of DM. That's not something you can demote anyone from. Dungeon Masters are way too in demand for anyone to be demoted. Well, I think they're actually on the current consoles now, right? These games. Thermal Detonator. I'm still waiting for Mullah to run a game. Then it can be a GM. No painting building. Okay, that's cool though. Because you have to put that all together too, right? They come in like a set of plastic mold and you have to glue them and everything yourself. That's the other thing that scares me about it, right? I just don't have the patience for it. I appreciate people who do it though. I'm not interested in streaming every day. I have RPG games I run at night too with friends, and I don't want to stream all of them. I want to do at least 2 a week, and I'll see how I feel about it from there. Early on, I tried doing more, and it wore me out. It's surprisingly tiring doing this. I don't know why. I'm not like trying to do like get big or anything. Like there's some people who like put on a whole other personality to do it and like try to be, very showy, and I don't really bother. I'll give it to her.
You're back. Please tell me you have an open Starport visa.
On a spruce sheet. It's not that bad. The hard part is deciding how you want to build them. I found a visa for you.
Thank the Four Moons for your kindness, Off-Worlder. I only wish I had some way to thank you. But my children and I will never forget your kindness. Hurry, children. We get to go on a spaceship.
It looks easy. Well,
we get to go into space.
Maybe it is. I don't know. It's not that it's hard. It's that it's just tiring, right? I also don't like gaming every day. I have a. That's actually one of the reasons I wanted to start streaming is because you saw my Steam library. I have a lot of stuff. I never ever play them. I played Cyberpunk and Baldur's Gate 3, and before Baldur's Gate 3 came out, I played Cyberpunk on launch, and it was 3 years of nothing, and then Baldur's Gate. And I don't even know why I picked this game to play. Need a break from gaming. Yeah, and like, I'm much more into tabletop right now, honestly. And that, that I can only do as much as that is work. That takes a lot of effort. Darth Malik's armor. What? Where did I get that from? Yeah. What? That's crazy. Wait. What? Oh. Play Space Marine. The second one. I'm not buying it. I mean, I'll get it like on sale, right? I don't mind buying something on sale later on, but I buy nothing on launch. Sheldon shared what do you call it, Cyberpunk with me on launch, and that's how I played it on Steam. That'd be a full-on acceptable. I think yeah, no. Let's see what games do I actually want to play co-op. So, do I even have anything co-op here? Baldur's Gate 3, really? That's all. Oh, I haven't even been playing Helldivers. I really should play more, but Mula hasn't played. Like, we haven't played in months since I think the month it came out, I think was like the last time we played. And that was it. I mean, no one's going to watch Civilization 6. I can play that by myself. I love Civilization. Steam ID. And, yeah, I mean, I just want to do RPG, tabletop RPG stuff. That's what I really love doing. That I could do forever. I love tabletop RPG stuff. What was I going to do? Oh, I got the stuff, yeah. Did I tell you? Did I mention it before, Sabby or Sleeper? I don't know if you guys were here when I was talking about future games.
Yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my contacts from the palace without it.
I got the holodisc from Bacco.
Great going there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Masters shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting him. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in ISIS anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this.
Okay, I can hold on.
Come back when you're...
Is there anything I want to do here? Matter of leadership. You've caught the attention of Onda, who's a stunt. No. I got that. Battle Circle. I haven't been able to get that one. Yeah, I'm good here. For some reason, I can't... Oh, yeah, because I have the thing off. That was a lot of, like, spam. Just, like, tag me in a message.
So you still intend to go through with it? Like I would...
But, what is it? This is what I want to do. Give me a second for it to load up. It's opening. Foundry. There we go. So yeah. Tomorrow I might stream me prepping and reading this Star Wars. So I've been working on this. So I have to import all the items. I still have to like go through stuff. It's a lot of work. But like this is how this system works. So like Savvy, you don't use actual maps like in Cyberpunk here. It's more like range, like you're close and you're far. and say you want to shoot this person with a blaster pistol. This guy, his name is Nedge. He gets into medium distance, uses a blaster pistol. I say, okay, that's medium range. That's 2 purples. I'm gonna say there's a lot of people in the way, so add 1 setback dice. It's also like let's say it's high noon, so it's like super sunny. It's Tatooine, so it's really hard, like the heat wave and just the sun in your face. The 2 suns in your face makes it hard. So then add another dice. So then you roll a die, bam, and you roll it, and let's see. You get a success and 2 threats. So how would this play out? Success means you shot the person, right? And they did a total of 8 damage. But then 2 threat could be like, oh, you shot this person, but you also one of the blaster bolts ricocheted off like it missed them and like ricocheted off a door, getting the attention of oh, thank you, Faker, so much. I appreciate it. I'm talking about how this system kind of works a bit. But how you doing, Faker? How's your night going? But you probably can't see that, right? It's probably too small. This thing here. But basically, I wrote this thing called threat, and something adds to the scene. So with that 2 threat, like maybe the blaster bolts ended up hitting a stormtrooper in the back, and one of them died. But now you have stormtrooper now starting to swarm you, right? So like, it's very cinematic, this system, where Cyberpunk is more punkish and like, you know, you played Cyberpunk, right? So it's very different. This one is all about trying to keep the scene going. So with this these dice, it does a good job of like trying to encourage the players to always add to the scene. Because like you can do that in any system, but I feel like it's very hard to get players in that mindset of adding stuff to a scene. And I love these dice so much because of that. And it's skill based also, like Cyberpunk. It has less skills, but then when you don't have a role like Cyberpunk. You have a career, and each of those careers has their own specialization tree. And this is a scoundrel, but there's also like the smuggler could be a scoundrel. You could be a smuggler who's actually, let me see what else they have. TTRPG, Star Wars, Fantasy Flight, source books, Edge of the Empire. Here we go. I love this system so much. Careers, character creation. Here we go. Also, it's really fun to. I love how the stats work. It's very low numbers too. Yeah. Everyone always brings ideas to their game. It's just like the dice do a great job of encouraging players to always add stuff just by the very nature of it. So like, yeah, you could be a bounty hunter, but the bounty hunter could be an assassin. The bounty hunter could specialize in being a survivalist or a gadgeteer, so use a lot of gadgets. An assassin would obviously be better at stealth and like shoot, trying to kill someone before they're even seen. Or you could be a colonist. That could be your career. But you could be a doctor or political. You're someone who's good at like, using social skills rather to like get people to your side, right? Then there's like the explorer career, and they have I forgot how the Fringer plays, but the scout is also good at like stealth. Oh hey Magic. Oh I played Saga Edition. It's not for me. I've played the D6 version also, and that one's really cool, but it's also I love, this was the first one I played, so I guess maybe it's just like because it's the first one I played. But welcome in. Your Cyberpunk game you guys were really fun to listen to, and that was really cool. And I love Cyberpunk, man. Savvy here was a player in the game. I taught a bunch of people over December to like February. And the players there. I'm gonna run the beginner game for this and teach some people who've never played it, because I really just love this system, and I want to see if they take to it. Maybe we do a much more longer game, because this is one of those systems This is a system where I can take like a couple of lines of dialogue and improvise so much. it's I love low prep, high improv. That's my GM style. I don't know what your style is. Like, how do you prep, right? Oh man. Also, I love abstraction. I don't like using maps. I love Cyberpunk Red. I really do. But if I could get people to not use maps, I'd be so happy. But I also I am gonna be doing the Edge Runners mission kit. I can't wait for that. Edge Runners. So Savvy, they announced it. It's coming out this month, actually. It's $35. It's a box set. It has quick hacking, the first look at quick hacking in the tabletop, Savvy. With new lore. And it's gonna have pre-generated characters. It's gonna have new information on all the characters from the anime also. And if you get it physically, it comes with dice, it comes with maps and little tokens to use. Like I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for this. And I can't wait for that. But Saga Edition is how I first learned of Star Wars tabletop as a kid because of this game, Magic Missile. Because this is like based off Star Wars D20 or Saga, right? And I mean, I love Star Wars. Jesus God. I do have players in mind, Faker. Hello. Oh, hey, Sia. Hey. So, Faker, I do have players in mind for the jacket, but I do want to run our little 30 years later campaign using the stuff from that material. So you'll get to play more Cyberpunk, right? And you get to try out quick hacking if you want to. Also, Sia here. I'm gonna be playing. Let me shout her out. She's one of my favorite streamers. Shout out at Sinat. She's gonna be running a Vampire the Masquerade one shot, and I'm gonna get to play for the first time. Shut up. I don't know if you're being sarcastic, but she was also in my Cyberpunk game with Faker, actually, and it was just a lot of fun to play with them. Yeah, no, I will. I have Sia's gonna be in it. Mula's gonna be in. I have two people I've asked already who these are like my real life friends. They've agreed to be streamed, and I'm really excited because they've never done it. They've never been on Twitch before or streamed themselves, so I'm excited. I'm kind of nervous because this will be their first time doing it too. Oh, I love the Old Republic. It's also my favorite era. Oh man, I would love to. I keep closing. I should just leave it down because there's just so much stuff I love. I was just looking at the this is the art from the book, right? From the Saga Edition book. I love this thing. Star Wars. Let's see. That's actually something I do want to do. I do want to buy the books someday, but I got to hunt them down. I am not paying $218 for this book. That's insane. But God, I would love to own that. Any claims yet? If not, I call Lucy. Well, I actually don't think you get to play as Lucy. Faker, Andor is top tier Star Wars. It is incredible. Acolyte is I've enjoyed the two episodes. I don't think it's anywhere near as Andor's level. But that's only been 2 episodes, so I can't really tell you right now. Where? Oh, Sia, for Edge Runners mission kit. It's not. Hold on. Edge Runners mission kit. Pre-gens. Let's see. It is. These are the pre-gens. These aren't. You aren't. It's this is one of them that they showed off, right? You're not playing as the characters from the anime. You're playing as new characters. Yeah, and yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got you, Sabby. Andor is just magic. My favorite thing. I get so swept up in the politics of that era of Star Wars, and Andor is it is such an anti-fascist show. It is such a strong script. I really want Sia to watch it so bad. I love that show so much. But as for Edge Runners, the mission kit, right? It's these are all like these are the pre-generated characters. The artwork is amazing. I love this artwork. Like Studio Trigger made artwork for this. This is them, right? This looks so good. Like, look at this. This looks so ridiculous. This Sabby, this is you. This is you. You say you want to be a netrunner, but I think you want to be a solo. Like, come on. Like, look at this art. It's such a good design. I love this design. Like, she looks like she could hurt somebody. And this guy, he looks in, like, the colors so vibrant. Look, I will watch it with you, see if you want to. We should do like a watch party for Andor, honestly. And I love this medtech look. There's a Trauma Team logo right there. Like, they just look like they're ready to like just jump. We just had a Discord viewing party for X-Men 97. Oh no, that's Faker saying it. I thought it was Sabby. You're both purple on my end. And like, oh, man, I know this is Rachel's art right here. Not her art. This is her style. I know she would love this piece especially. I meant her taking that one. We should do one for Andor, and I will stream it because I will download it in 4K. You have to watch it in good quality. That show is amazing. It deserves everything, and I would love to talk about it, Sia. It's not just a good Star Wars show. It's just a good show, really. And it came out in 2022, and that year had Better Call Saul, House of Dragons. That was a good year of TV, really. My running build, it was me. Well, yeah, I mean, it was a lot to teach a lot of people. I was teaching a bunch of people, and net running wise, it's a very for me to make it easier to run. It doesn't make sense to have pockets. I mean, I'm sure Magic Missile, if you're here, I would love to hear how you incorporate more net running stuff. The way I ran the game that I taught Sabby in, and there wasn't much net running going. There was room for it, but I think by the end of it, there was an AI, and they just kind of like, they didn't even want to try entangling with it. I mean, use it on a train. Moolah also did a couple of times. It's just like, I try to use it in places where I don't want to slow things down, so I just don't have it like I won't have a net architecture for you to go through every time, right? So if you read the skills on electronic security tech, it literally accomplishes the same things as net running. It's just slow. It's like trying to use dial-up internet versus somebody who's on gigabit speeds on fiber optic, right? It's that difference in speed where a netrunner is just accomplishing something in a matter of seconds, where someone is literally hacking their way or using physical tools. It's taking minutes at a time. And a combat round in Cyberpunk is 3 seconds, right? So as a netrunner, you're thinking in seconds, where if you were to do a skill check for electronic security tech, it's 5 minutes. What is that? That's 20 rounds of combat is 1 minute, right? So that's 100 rounds of combat. That's how I frame it in my mind to help me better do it. Yeah, exactly, with the adventure, right? But I also have it has to make sense too, right? Yeah, and like doors and stuff. I in my other game, it was much more insane. With my my like real life friends, right? There, because how do I say this, Sabby? My friends are much more. You're the only person who I've played with who wants like high numbers, right? Or wants. I'm very flexible. I don't like simulationist play much myself. And so when the way I was doing net runnings for my friends, I had like a deck of cards, which is the official net running deck, and I would just draw it, bam. But I wanted to teach you guys how to play it like the correct way, which is rules as written, before I start like breaking things. So that's why I didn't really go as crazy with you. Yeah, and I do think you'd probably have a lot more fun with the solo. Honestly, I'll probably I mean I want to do more net running stuff just because but I need players for I would prefer players who know it well, and that's the thing for that. And it's just like the first game I always try to when I teach people I try to run it as close to rules as written as possible because it's just so much I'm teaching in one game, and we only played for like a little bit too, right? Like I've had like my D&D game was like 3 years long. We were nowhere near that.
Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
You want to play that medtech? Okay.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Backlow is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls, the general has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well.
No, I'm glad you joined.
Be cautious.
It's a very different way of playing, right? It's just, it's imagination.
You'd say.
And no video game. I love the gaming, but I've had like I guess a dry spell in gaming in the recent years,
Meeting is on.
and RPGs have just like really
Should be in there.
excited me
No offense, but
in a way a video game
I
can't.
hope I never see you again.
But what was I just? Oh yeah, so Sia's gonna be running a RPG on stream on the 18th.
We've gone through a lot to arrange this meeting.
Let him stop talking and I'll
Palace is at full
say it.
battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
Okay, so Synestia here is gonna be running a system called Alice is Missing. So I think the premise is literally it's a high school kid, right? Sia is missing, and you're her friends searching for her. But it's only played like through texting each other. So there's like an overlay on stream where you can see our texts as we text each other, and we'll be on camera. And she's gonna be running that on May 18th, which is a Tuesday at. I'm guessing. Do you have a time yet, Sia? Like, is it finalized or anything? And you know I'm good for like any time. I think Mula's playing too, right? So, okay, so like 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, yeah. She's also gonna run Vampire, and I'm gonna get on stream like a one shot, and I'm gonna get to try it for the first time. So I'm excited for that because I've never played it, and I always like wanted to try. Yeah, but Sia's a fun player. I'm really excited to see her GMing though. Master Kavar, I didn't know you were still alive.
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malak during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. No, I survived the war. If only just. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore. Even an old friend.
Yeah. I need to confirm. Honestly, Phantom Liberty helped bring me into a group that was supportive. I mean, I just love talking RPGs and stuff. I think, look, you say you're a crazy player, and honestly, most of the players I play with, most of the people I like to play with, just are much more willing to be improv heavy, and I think that's my play style, my GM style, right? Low prep, high improv. So I'm curious to see how you do it. I'm not a theater kid though, so that's where our difference is. That's where we're different, you and I, right? I told you the only class I ever failed in high school was a drama class. I didn't expect you to trauma me, Kavar. I don't blame the council. I still trust. I want to know why I was cast out of the order. I'll make you a theater. You're gonna force me into it.
You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with her was
You already bully me.
lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an explanation.
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that
This
the Air
guy's
Hawk was
droid is
mine.
in the way.
I was certain. to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men, and watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
Let's go to the palace. I'll get word to you when I make
This guy just ran away.
What have you done to my man? Blast! Men, take care of him. I won't let Kavar escape.
It's gonna be tough to avoid hitting innocents in this crowded cantina.
I don't really care about the civilians. I lost influence. Okay. I found while looking for a small streamer to I started to watch more and more, just connected. I consistently stay with small streamers, honestly. I only have 10 channels. I don't allow myself to go above that. But that's just for me, because otherwise I'll just do nothing with myself. Okay. Nope, not that one. But like this guy, Magic Missile, they were running a Cyberpunk game, and I popped in, and they were really fun to. They were just really fun, and I normally just don't really what is it I normally don't talk in an RPG stream just because, but they were fun to watch, and I don't know if they're the streamer, but let me shout them out actually. Just because, at least, if you want to see people running Cyberpunk Red, I think they're doing it consistently. Yeah, exactly. Figure you get it. Which I've played a game with or done something with them. It's just Mula and Sia really here that I've done stuff with. I actually met a streamer in person when I went to go to a friend's wedding in San Francisco. I stayed at their place. And yeah, that was fun. He's just murdering them. Okay. Nope, wrong one. Okay, so Kavar ran away. He left me to kill these guys. Better make out. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm always trying to look for people for RPGs, and now these days I just kind of recruit from Twitch. I was hoping he'd force jump. Ethereal Axe, if you want to follow. She's my friend who streams. Okay, so let me shout her out. Or shout them out. Shout out. Ethereal. I think that's it. Yeah, so it was them who I popped in, and it was a lot of fun to see them. The whoever was the scary player character, they were fun. They were cool. I would love them as a player. When you start bringing up using contracts and suing people, and how you're gonna use your Okay, that's a lot of guys there. That's loud. He doesn't talk to you? Scott doesn't talk. Raza? Karma seems like a fun player. Yeah, like, I think I think when I think this is just how a lot of people are when they're younger. They want more combat driven stuff, and as they get older, they just kind of drift towards roleplay. That's what I've noticed because I used to my old career or whatever. I worked with kids, and it's just what I noticed. Right, a lot of them would want that. Even like see it this, even like the people I worked with, right? Because you know like the kind of clients I had. Um, it's just it seems to that's what attracted them, right? No, I'm talking about like 15 to 18 years old, savvy, because I worked with teenagers, and that's just how it is. I feel like that's how it is. I also feel like you want a lot of rules when you're first starting out role playing, like playing RPG, and as you get more confident in role playing, you start to want less rules, even as a GM. That's one thing I've noticed with like even with D&D, right? Like a lot of people say they want more rules and stuff, more explained. I'm like, there's Pathfinder for you, but
Let's go.
I don't see the need for it anymore. Now that I've been doing it for like 8 years almost at this point. Okay, attributes. I need influence with him. Next session, they don't know. That's cool. And you do it what day was that? Was that Sunday? Was that Saturday? I don't remember what day it was. Do you do it the same day every week? He's got a lot of skills. Okay. Feats. Master gear. Oh, he's gonna get that one. Okay. Attributes. I don't know why they gave him so much strength. That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. He has nothing else anyway. Feats. He can take that one. Because he never learns how to use the lightsaber at all. No matter what. We're going to have a boss battle. Sunday bi-weekly we'll be back. Okay, cool.
What's going on?
Yeah.
And have you been doing the whole 2 years on stream? Magic? Well, I said magic, but that makes me think of Magic Johnson. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you Missile. It's all about some of my stories and how I would approach, including how much. Yeah, I mean, if it was a more serious game, like a more longer-term game, Sabby, that's something I would be on your case for, right? How are you carrying all these weapons? Even if you have a carry-all, people know what guns look like, right? In a bag, right? If you're a crew of people walking together and you're all decked out in armor and you have a carry-all, that's gonna draw someone's eyes. And the combat zone, obviously it makes sense to have it, but if you go to a safe area, one of the green zones, you're gonna be hassled by NCPD. I grew up in New York City. I knew exactly what stop and frisk was like. You would be stopped. And I get to draw on that kind of stuff from as being a kid growing up here and use that on you. Not quite, no. Oh, I mean, that's cool though. Like, has it always been bi-weekly though? Because like, I don't know yet if I want to do like a long RPG game on stream, but Sia here, Cinesia, was talking about how they want to try doing more new systems on. I don't know if it's on stream, but they want to.
What's happening in the
Hold
West
on.
Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on?
Cinesia was saying they want to do more systems, like every month maybe, and then I was saying I'd be up for doing that, and then we like talk about it on stream. That'd be really cool. I don't know about every month because I feel like I need more sessions to really feel like I learned the system, but I'm definitely down for doing that. Like I love trying RPGs, and Sia here has said they want to do Marvel Multiverse RPG because X-Men 97, and now we have they have Masks, the Next Generation system, which is supposed to be superheroes, but like the teen drama of like X-Men. So that'd be really fun. We've had some rescheduling like everyone does, but for the most part, yeah, I feel like bi-weekly might be good too. Like it seems like a good it's a lot to have a campaign and then you're also streaming it, and doing it every week could be a big toll. So it's something that I should think about too. I also hit back with law enforcement, right? So I knew how to deal with those. I mean, yeah, but also, if in a longer term game, that stuff will become more. For me, I eased off on kind of the more the world building aspects, like NCPD. They will contract out, but there's no reason they would sell you like custom order weapons, right? I don't think they would. I would not so fresh. If you've been at it for a while, we never established how long you were at it, and even then, like, they will sell surplus gear, but the good gear is going to go to MaxTac or the upper echelon of NCPD. Why would they give it to some person who's a merc for hire, right? That's how I would view it, and that's how I would handle it. And then as you start building up your reputation, that's something we can like role play out. Clueless game master, do them just straight in learnings. I'd be fine with that. What? I mean, I have a lot of systems I want to try out, right? Have you ever heard of City of Mystia? I own the books. City of Mist. So it's this system. They now have a cyberpunk one, and now they also have a fantasy one. They just had a Kickstarter for, and this is also built on Oh yeah, so yeah, I want to run it too. The books are really good too. I have the ultimate set. Someone gifted to me the ultimate set, and I've read through a bit of it, and I do have the starter set also because it came with the ultimate set, and it'd be cool to do that on stream, right? And it's powered by the apocalypse, so it's 2d6 and that's it, right? And I like the balance of your regular human self and then your alter ego, and balancing that, and losing yourself to your alter ego, or losing your alter ego and just being fully human. Also, I like the idea of a urban fantasy, because it's not something you see a lot. And I also love the artwork. It's just, the artwork is amazing. You can't make it bigger? Okay. No, thanks for popping in, Magic Missile. Appreciate it. I look forward to your next RPG stream. And take care. You can physically show me. You also become a bigger target. Just so you're aware. Why aren't you shooting me? All the soldiers have been.
What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently.
It's broad daylight. They were wearing uniforms.
You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here. We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
The sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only.
Order. I can't yet. I have to leave the planet, I think.
The sky ramp leads to the battlements, and this
there's like a growing there's a growing resistance movement to overthrow the Queen. And the Queen wants to stay in the Republic, and this guy, General Vaklu, wants to, wrestle control from her and leave the Republic. Let me see. Let me speak to someone in charge.
I'm the one in charge here, Offworlder. If you try to get past me, then you'll have the entire ISIS garrison on you in seconds.
Can you actually get through though?
There's no chance of that, Offworlder. The palace is locked down tight, and only authorized personnel are allowed in. I am Captain Bastuco. I have served loyally in the Onderon military for 20 years.
20 years would mean you were here during the Mandalorian Wars, right?
I was a soldier when the Mandalorians took our world, and I fought in the Resistance. When we drove them from Onderon, I served on the Wall for 10 years after.
You mean after the Jedi drove the Mandalorians from Onderon? The Mandalorians never gave ground to any Onderon soldier.
Such a view could be considered treason. Onderon was responsible for much of the fighting during the last days of the war. Without General Vaklu, the Republic would have fallen.
What do you think of General Vaklu? So, see, I would love to run a Star Wars game in the Old Republic, like after the wars are done, because the Republic is in a very bad state. The Sith are kind of retreated to the background of space, like they're really hidden. But there's a lot of destruction, and in that destruction, there's a lot of ruins you could go exploring as like an archaeologist type player. You just have a spaceship, and yeah, that'd be so. That's what I would love to do, and just build up our own lore as we play. What do you think of General Vaklu?
General Vaklu is my superior officer, and I respect the chain of command. He kept the Resistance alive when the Mandalorians were destroying our world.
Okay. So right now, let's see. There was the Mandalorian Wars, and they were basically, you know, they were World War II Germany. That's what they were. They were the Third Reich, except they weren't like racist. They were okay. They were just warmongering. I mean, well, but that's still a big deal. But they were warmongering just to expand their empire, and they like to fight, right? They're warrior people. So then, they got a lot of ground, and then the Jedi were ignoring this conflict, and that's where Darth Revan and Darth Malak came from, right? They helped the Republic in a time where they were losing a lot of ground, a lot of space to them. And then after that, Revan's like, you know what? We're dark side now. We're gonna go attack the Republic, and they were so influential that they caused it's almost like another schism in the Jedi, right? But then Revan just left. Malachor ended the war, but Revan left though. For some reason, it's never really explained in the games. In the MMO, I hate how they did in the MMO. I really do. But like the way they explained in this game, Revan was attacking the Republic, but they were leaving their infrastructure in place, like factories producing gear, stuff. Military academies were left, but like they were left in a shape that they were hurt, but in a way that they can regrow stronger, and you know, to deal with the Sith Empire that's coming. And that probably would have been KOTOR 3. But all that fighting means there was a lot more stuff happening, and a lot more like knowledge lost. And it would be fun as players, because you know, you're just going around rummaging in the ruins of all these planets. It would also be a way for to allow a person to be a Force character without it having to be, oh, you have to hide because, you know, it's the Empire, right? But my current campaign with my friends takes place on this planet.
Strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
Are you serious?
Let me handle this. Take him down.
Dark Ribbon was against Jared because he didn't. Yeah, I know, yeah. And but they didn't they could have destroyed the Republic. They chose not to, and they left it in a way that it was weakened, but in a way they can grow from that, right? Like they wanted the Republic to improve or whatever. And to Revan, it was, you know, they need to be stronger because the Sith was out there and they were coming, and that's what preparing the Republic for. And then, you know, comes over the MMO and whatever.
Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared to leave. I'd leave right away. Things are going crazy in this quarter.
Like talking to Goto about Revan is my favorite thing.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's gonna be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to Isis for us until the situation changes.
A lot. Okay. Oh, there's more HK droids. So many instances where Revan kept switching back and forth. Yeah, and it's not because they were light side or dark side. They just whatever was useful in that situation.
Only delay the inevitable. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications, recitation, and bring about the termination of
I love HK. I mean, I love Episode 8. I wish they would have went more in that direction. Like, the Jedi need to grow from what they were, right? And, J.J. Abrams is just... I don't like him.
Failing, master.
Because really, that's basically what, this guy was getting at, right? Man. And I know Episode 8 has its problems, but I enjoy it a lot. I would have been fine with that if they actually foreshadowed it properly, right? They didn't. He just did it because he had no other idea, Abrams. The Force dyad stuff was already interesting. That's from here, right? And it's cool to see it on screen.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway.
Why do you want to stop the Sith?
The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic, and then my people will be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebon Hawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
The other thing, though, is I gotta see how Acolyte shapes out, right? In by the end of the season, but so far it's fine. I like how they portray the Jedi so far. Like, they're so arrogant. Did you see the first episode, Sabby? Well, the first two episodes, since they're both out now. Okay, so I'll say I won't spoil them. I'll just say they show them being arrogant in a way that it doesn't feel like you can see they've been in this position of power for so long that they can't be bothered, right? Like you can get that sense of arrogance already from episode 1, and I like that.
I don't think you'll be able to return to Isis anytime soon. General Vaklu has a great deal of power. Even a Jedi couldn't defeat an entire army alone.
Yeah, right. And that's like one of the biggest things that happened with them. And then they were being dragged into this war, and this whole time they're not really questioning why they're doing this. And here comes Palps. Where's the Baylor? Leave the computer. I guess he's not here now. That's annoying. Well, the camp's not empty though.
Most of the recruits are scouting the perimeter. If they fail Mandalore again, there will be dire consequences. After the ambush, Kelvin's been pushing to get the entire base 100 so.
They're both working now.
That's the best thing I've heard him. Look, I have some extra parts and
And what is it? Episode 1, 2, and 3 are based off like the Bush administration, right? So you can see that in hindsight, like the story's told really in a boring way, but I think the story does make sense and flows in a way there. I don't hate it when I'm inspecting it, like, you know, going over it. It's just not very good movies.
I did well in the battle before you left. Zaga said he may make a warrior of me yet.
Though I do like episode 3 though, but that's just because it's really cheesy.
Ready to head back to your ship? Give the word and I'll take you there. Follow me.
There we go. Now I'm off this planet.
Statement. There is nothing you can do to me. Do your worst.
Really?
Agonized exclamation. My photoreceptors! My photoreceptors! Statement. I shall up the charge of your circuits next time. Now, answer the question. Posturing statement. I will never talk. Statement. Then I will have to settle for your screams.
That is one.
I've never seen this.
My prisoner has revealed something of interest. Allow me to share it with you. Statement. The facility that is creating these cruder, unsophisticated versions of me is located on Telos. I propose we go there and turn it into a smoldering crater.
Well, check it again. It can't be anything else. Just check the damn connector. I don't trust the diagnostics any more than I trust you. Because I don't like droids. They break. In the head. Well, whatever you call that thing on your head.
No, yeah. Thanks for stopping by.
Well, if I'm mean to you, it's because I care.
Have a good night. Why is she out of her clothes?
Don't you ever give it a rest? Fine, don't mind me. I just need to get some stuff from the cargo hold.
What happened?
You know the first tier of styles, but you're holding back because I am unarmed. Tell me where you were trained.
What can I say? I'm a quick study.
You lie. Few know the Echani styles by reflex.
Oh yeah? Guess you saw a lot of the world while you were freezing your cargo hold off in the Ice Academy. Didn't you, sister? Next time I walk in here, I'm carrying a blaster. Oh yeah, one other thing. Don't think I haven't noticed the way you've been sparring with our ex-Jedi friend. This isn't some pleasure yacht. So if I did know all the Echani movements, I might know more than just the first tier, including the etiquette rituals. So keep your hands where I can see them.
Fool.
Shut up.
I don't understand why you won't let me take a look.
Statement. I've had quite enough tampering at the hands of unskilled meatbags such as yourself. I'm not eager to submit to this treatment now or in the future.
Unskilled meatbag? I'll show you unskilled.
Appeasement. I did not mean to imply that you were an unskilled meatbag, as incapable of performing rudimentary repairs as holding a hydrospanner. It is only that I am quite particular with my repairs. Perhaps when I am more confident in your abilities, I will allow you to examine my internal components.
If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
This guy is so full of himself.
Just ignore him and let's get to work.
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your other duties.
Right. Let's get you open. See what you can do. I have to say, you are put together quite well. There wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were able to make some improvements, and this was not just a waste of my valuable time.
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your construction.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
Permanent +1 to dexterity.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. The absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
This isn't the time or the place. We need to work together.
You fought for no cause other than to spread suffering and pain to the people you conquered.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
I don't think this needs to be discussed any further. Go to the past and the passing it back to... I'll put the third one.
Fine by me.
He's ran. See, has anything to say about Mandalore?
General, what is it?
Are you okay, Bale?
Traveling with the Mandalorians. It brings back too many memories. Don't worry about me. I won't cause any problem. But if Mandalore steps out of line, I'll put him out the airlock.
I don't think that would be a good idea. Mandalore's no threat to us.
You're too trusting, General. Was there something you wanted me for? Sorry, something... Yes, General?
That's all he has to say. So, upgrade an item. I don't want to lose defense, though. Oh, yeah, that's right. More. Attack +1, wisdom +2. That is good. Green lightsaber. 1 defense, -2 blaster bolt deflection. I got that much light side points? Okay. I gotta take that one out now. Make that one green. This is a short one, Viridian. Do you know where the HK droid in the cargo bay came from? Oh, he told me. Oh yeah, I know this already. Did you know Mandalore? Once? What happened? Of course, I want to know. Hurt by who? His master. Why doesn't he recognize you? Yeah, but not every droid is the same. Well, maybe they are to a Mandalorian. Can you tell me what happened to Canderous? Yes, I want to see the holo record. Do you know what they said? Her wasn't trying to kill Canderous. She was trying to break him, but why? And so Canderous left and returned to Duximoon and started to gather his clan. Why did you show me this? A glitch? Thanks, I appreciate the trust. Why doesn't he recognize you? I'm just making I can tell you apart from the droids, well, most of them. Forget. I haven't spoken to Hanhar. I thought I smelled your stench. Speak. You'll speak to me with respect, or I will break you. I will do as you ask. Why are you pacing so much? This ship stinks of metal. It stinks of a cage. If I stay in one place, the red behind my eyes grows to blood. I care nothing for your questions. Nevertheless, you will hear them and answer them, or else. I heard you hunt humans. There's a thing among our people called a life debt. It's a gift, a recognition that the one who spared your life deserves your life. All you can do to help them. When humans came to my homeworld, they showed that such debts are viewed with contempt. Our sacrifices are honorful, pride of human instincts, human greed. That's why I hunt your kind. How do you hunt us? Bowcasters, blasters, miner colonies, gas them. No human must survive. Those that do must be taught what life depths are. Not all humans are like you. Blame a species for the crimes of a few, but still you serve me as a slave should. Wow. I respect your strength, and my place is with you as you walk the Shadowlands. I know that I will one day show you what hatred is and what life is. Why did you kill Mira? There was no other reason. She was weak behind your eyes. And the weakness about her made you want to kill her? By other hunters, it said that she spared my life. There's no truth in such words. She spared my life as an insult to break my spirit. She held my life in her hands and she cast it away. Humans don't generally do that as an insult. I think you mistook her intention. I have some questions for you. Hanhar, where's the source of your strength? You know nothing of strength. You know little of me. Hanhar, do you know what love is? I understand mating. If you want to mate, you fight with her, beside her, and against her. Break her against the Shrikir. I asked about love, not mating. I've heard of this concept from humans from huts. They express such feelings for their money, their possessions, their slaves. It's commerce to them in exchange. There is no love. There's only your people and your survival. For your mate, you must show that you are willing to die, and she must be ready to do the same. And knowing that when she dies for you, that is as it must be. It's difficult for others of my kind accept that to kill or to take to life another. That's the truth between two beings. That's what builds tribes and strength. So love is when you are willing to end yourself for another. And you are willing to do the same. When you accept that you must give up everything for another, that is what must be. That kind of explains more why he hates Mira. Are you alright? Why do you wear those shackles? So I will not forget. Your strength and change, these things of metal. They remind me of the tribe of Zerka and what befell my tribe, my people. Tell me about Zerka. Humans came to my homeland across the great sky, and they spoke a language I knew, and they spoke it to my tribe and again to me. They taught me their ways, and I saw their truth. What truth? They brought with them a new idea, a new way of looking at my people. They showed me what life depths truly are. They are cargo, cold, and lifeless. They taught us slavery, that the weak must obey the strong, a lesson we as hunters had forgotten. Metal they placed upon my wrists and neck to keep me bound and weak. They were not strong enough to hold me otherwise. What they did to you and your tribe was wrong. Life is not a commodity. Perhaps you are weak and that you allowed the shackles to be placed at all. Yes, they were stronger for a time, and the weak must obey the strong. What did Zerka do after capturing you? My people brought to a place where the trees had turned to stone and metal. They intended me to haul cargo, to lift metal boxes into great flying beasts like the cage in which you travel from planet to planet. I turned the cargo boxes into boxes to store their bodies. From then on, I walked the Shadowlands without them hounding my tracks. You killed them. How did you kill the entire crew? There was not enough room for them to flee to run, so I stalked them for days, let them flee, had events, starved slowly. And right before the moment where it seemed they would surrender me, back from I would strike. How did you get to Narshada? The metal cage drifted across the black until it reached the destination. Much of its control was unknown to me. When it fell into the world of metal, I was able to leave the cage and walk again. Around me soared trees that were cold and dead, creatures of metal. They were prey against the smell of blood, and it was work for hunters. The bounty was wealth. Is this how you became a bounty hunter? As humans taught me slavery, I started selling humans, many at a time, walking packs of children and mothers, entire tribes of human. There's a debt that humans can never repay me, and that is my life, one that humans will pay with their lives. You can't have been the only slave Zerka took from your world. The rest of my tribe are gone. They did not walk in the Shadowlands as I do. I sent them away by my hand, one by one. If you slaughtered your own people, there's no coming back from such a debt. Not kill my tribe, save them. Even okay, what? What happened between you and your tribe? The tribe, but I did not belong there. Beneath the trees of our world, where the roots run deep, there's a place of mist and shadow where only the most fearsome predators walk. In our tongue, it's called the Shadowlands. This is a place that called to me, that filled my eyes when I stared into flames and darkness. And this is why they cast you out. You must have done something for them to drive you away. What happened between you and your tribe? I just told me that. My choice to be beneath the trees, to run in the dark places of our world, where I could keep killing. My tribe would not accept me back. They exiled me there, for they sensed too much of the kinrath within me, the urge to hunt and kill. I was never at peace among them. The Shadowlands always called to me, not the safety of the trees. But you said your tribe was killed, sent by your hand. Why? I was there when the tribe of Zerka landed upon a planet. I watched them, saw what they were weak, but still predators. When you have dwelled in the Shadowlands, you know the difference. Even the smallest, weakest of prey can kill with the right weapons, the right tools. And they made you slaves. They must have struck quickly to overpower your people. They fell upon my people like Kinrave, quick, deadly, armed with weapons that my people had never seen. I watched. I knew what would happen. Prey is devoured, broken, and my eyes filled with blood. And I knew my people would be sentenced, would become slaves. They would be turned into prey forever, hunted but demeaned, not killed. How did you do it? I killed the young ones first. Those were the ones most in danger. Then I moved on to adults from the weakest to the strongest as they slumbered. Then when they awoke, I slaughtered them too. With Reich blade and bowcaster they fell, but with everyone that fell, I gripped them by the throat and stared into their eyes. I let them see the Shadowlands in all its darkness. I let them see what their weakness had brought them. Zerka must have been displeased with their slaves being killed. When the tribe of Zerka saw what had been done, they took me. They were angry that I killed their herd, when what I had done was save them. So they chained me instead, and I let myself be offered to them instead of the dead. If you kill and spare them, then you cheapen them. Yeah, they're not dead where I sent them. They are free. Even as their screams fell upon me, even as they fell still as I crushed the life from them, I know that they are from the Shadowlands in a place where they will never be chained. Yo, Gemini, how you doing? What's up? This Wookiee is messed up. I have never had him before. I've had him, but I've never like spoke to him, right? I'll probably be on for like when I reach 3 hours for I guess another at least an hour and a half. What's up? Are you working still? You're nothing more than an animal, Hanar. As long as you justify murdering your own, then fine. You're one of the Jedi. I have heard of your weak code, your defensive prey. But there's one truth that you know, that all life is connected, and there is life and light after the black of the Shadowlands. I'm about to bleach my hair, but I'll come back when it's processing. Yeah, cool. Bleach your hair. How does that take? For all the evil you have done, there's hope for redemption for you. Which is what they deserved. You lessen an act of slaughter by thinking of salvation. Even if your tribe cannot forgive you, I will. That's going to get him mad, I bet. A very, very long time. That's fun. Ooh. When's the last time you played this? You've played this before, right? You're not asked, and you cannot grant it. To speak such words is an insult. Look who's here. Foo-foo. Foo-foo. He's just kind of like running around because I turn on the air conditioner because it's so gross out. It's really nasty. I hate it. He's kind of been yelling at me to turn it on because he's just kind of splayed out on the floor. That's what he does when it's hot. Yeah. Wait. It was wrong, yet there was strength in it. You think you can ever know me? Okay. Did I gain influence? Did I lose? It was a lot. Hanar, do you know what love is? Okay. Okay, bye. She's always naked. And now she has this mask on her face.
Yes?
Can you teach me some fighting moves?
Training is something reserved for certain cast members of... I do not understand how you and Atris fight.
I am not a child.
Fighting principles rely on foundation. It is similar to learning the alphabet of a language.
I'm ready.
It is not something use only.
No force powers weapons. Got it. I missed. She's almost down. In a galaxy far, far away.
You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements. Before you go, there is something I must know. Why did you go back? Face trial.
You know what? I'm gonna get a drink. I'll put an ad break to turn off ads. And I'll take a little 5-minute break. So I'll be right back. Same thing, right? Yeah. There we go. Why did you go back to face trial? Because I felt like they deserved an explanation. Maybe I could hear. Maybe I had to hear me defend myself just to be certain. To let them look upon me and see what war was and how much hatred I had for them. I prefer 5 because, yeah. Let them look upon me and see what war was and how much hatred I had. Yeah.
I see. But I feel I understand what you felt. To go to war, and in return to be judged by those who have not.
Forget it. I had some questions. Do you have a name? I think she gave me her name.
It does not seem to bother you. Yes?
Can you teach me more fighting moves?
Very well. I think you're... For this we will keep the etiquette of the last duel, but we shall add any melee weapon you choose to... Vibroblade, Bothan's...
Alright, any but no lightsaber, no items.
Then let us...
Okay. Oh, that one. Well, I can't use that short lightsaber. Rhodian Deathblade. Got a message.
Enemies
Why'd you stop?
surround us. Now is not the time for words.
Come on. Why is she not fighting? Did it bug? That's annoying. Can I get out of the ship? Okay, that helps.
Yes.
Teach me more about the Force. Okay, it's too loud out here. But let me save because I don't like that. What's her name again? The Achani. What just happened?
Yes? Very well. For the... Then...
Let us begin. Again?
Enemies surround us. Now is not the time for words.
Why are you doing that? I don't think I'll be able to do this. I'll leave her for after. I want my clothes. I want my Malik robe. Any more dark side. Does not restrict force powers. Charisma 2, Wisdom 1. Shay.
My life for yours.
How'd you find me? Teach me some of the I've learned in my travels.
For whatever you would.
She's on breath control.
I understand now. My life.
How'd you find me?
Felt you.
Who sent you?
I serve my master. My master was aware of there's.
Yeah, I know this part already.
You even.
I have questions for you.
My master. He is. It is. I will answer. It is not. I will.
Was your master behind the destruction of Paragus?
They...
Alright, well, she's got nothing else for me. Was this what I had before? No, I had a robe on. Max dexterity bonus +4. That's why I didn't want it on. I think I had this one, right? Wisdom +1. Can I equip Bao? I like that. That's one I had. I like the strength. I'll talk to HK. Let me save here. I get paranoid about this game.
Is there someone that you need killed, Master?
Do you know what love is? You don't have to call me. No, just some questions.
Statement.
I found any idea why it's locked.
Answer. And
4 other now defunct versions.
Statement. Conclusion. You mockery. Am I all
Why?
right?
I am fine.
Statement. I mean, I've only just been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the galaxy, corroding my good name. Conclusion. Statement.
Do you know where the clones are being created? Oh, right, yeah. Who was your previous master? You know anything about the Sith hunting us?
Answer. This news. Here,
Okay. I saw that before too.
Yes?
Let's try
Yes?
a fighting move.
Then. Yes? Very well. For this we will vibro. Then let us.
She's so weak.
You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements.
Well, that wasn't what I wanted, but I'm glad that happened.
Yes?
More fighting moves.
You are ready for the final tier. For this you may use any melee weapon and any shields you possess. We shall begin.
Still no clothes, I think, right? Sif Tremor Sword. Rhodian Deathblade. He's got a lot of health.
Atris was correct about you. You know war, its motions and currents. There is nothing more I can teach you.
You seem to be anticipating my attacks.
It is the way of the Ichani to be able to read their opponents, to know where an opponent... Ichani battles are fought several minutes in advance. The most advanced among the Ichani are able to predict the course of battles by months. Only Revan ever demonstrated such skill in war. And even as...
Can you teach me to do that?
You are already...
What do you mean?
If you do not know you are doing it, then training will make you a dangerous opponent indeed. Come, as we fight more, I will teach you. Do not... You are doing better. At first I was afraid that your awareness of your... You learn quick. Perhaps it is your connection to the Force. Now you fight as an Ichani.
You've gained battle precognition, allows you to add your wisdom bonus to your defense and combat. That's nice.
Yes?
Can you teach me more fighting moves?
There's nothing.
Then maybe I can teach you some things.
I have already learned much.
What's the problem?
Combat among the Ichani is a personal thing. Repeated duels are not what... And I have taken an oath to Atris against studying from a Jedi. Or...
But do you want to learn?
What I desire is of no importance. My father broke his oaths. He shamed us all. I do not wish to follow his path. I swore not to follow his path. If I were to follow a Jedi against Atris's wishes, then I would be betraying her for you.
If I am lost and all I know, all I can teach will be lost. I wish someone to know what I have learned. There's no betrayal in learning, and it's important to me that you know the Jedi, that you know who I was, who I am. I'll go with that one.
This is a difficult thing for me to say, but I ask, it is my desire to learn from you what you can teach me of battle. I have already learned much in our duels, but with every battle, I wish to know more of you. Your stance, your movements, I can sense shades of meaning and an echo of something I have yet to experience. Atris said that you were the only Jedi to have survived the Mandalorian Wars, that you had stared into the heart of war, and only turned away because you were forced to. I do not believe her. I believe that you made a choice, as my father did, and that is important to me, more than you know. And you are important to me more than you know. I will accept whatever you wish to teach me, though it breaks my oath to Atris.
You have chosen your new I will. You're doing the right thing, and time shall prove it. Then when the time is right, I will teach you more of battle.
I shall await that time. But until then, I will need time to reflect on this. It is different to voice something you feel, and I must grow accustomed to the wait.
What just happened on OBS? You will speak more later. Okay. Can I switch? I can't switch to anybody. Okay.
Yes? It does not seem...
Okay. There.
Yes? I fail to understand the problem. I had heard the Coreward systems had customs concerning modesty, but when training, such customs are not practical or efficient.
I disagree. In fact, if you don't train while encumbered, you are crippling yourself.
I can see no fault in your reasoning. I do have bulkier clothes. Will this do?
Look at that. Those look like Jedi robes.
They suffice for training purposes. They belong to my
She was a Jedi? Who was she?
She was the one my father followed to war. She was a Jedi. These are her robes. I have not worn them since they came into my possession. They are the only thing of her that I possess.
Do you miss her?
I never knew her. There is no absence of presence when there was nothing there to begin with. I miss only that I never knew her at all, and what it was about her that caused my father to follow her to war.
Hold on. I have something going on off screen. What is this? Okay. All right. There we go. Do you have a name?
Before entering Atris's service.
What was
It
it?
is not important.
You should take value. If you have no...
We all have value in our oaths to others, and the
Did
promises
you just
we
break
make.
it, though?
When importance is placed on the self.
Do you think I lost myself when I disobeyed the Jedi?
I do not know. That is...
Right now, the only question I keep asking is why I'm letting you stay. Keep your...
I meant no offense, but the question remains.
Hanhar, do you have any more to say? Why did you make your home on Arshada? It is like home. Okay, yeah. Shadowlands. So, anyways, what do you mean? Why do you use the term Jedi? Jedi. Speak beneath the contentious sphere. What you did to your... was strengthen it. Why do you follow me? Till your life ends. When you die, our debt shall be settled. What debt? So one day you will try to kill me? Kind of debt. Okay, well, there's not much for him. Kreia, though.
You are spending time with the servant of Atris.
Surprised you know so much and you never leave your room. And I've already had enough. I'm going.
I knew her mother. She was a Jedi Knight, a master, named Aaron Kai. Jedi are forbidden to have children, and when the crime finally came to light almost a decade later, Kai was exiled. She joined the Mandalorian Wars after the shame of her birth was revealed.
How do you know that? The Hammy told me not to speak of it.
Revan welcomed her, and she was said to be a skilled warrior, beautiful and strong in the Force. The Force flows strongly in the blood of those born from Force sensitives. I doubt that Aaron was any different. If the servant of Atris is of her blood, then the potential lies within her. If you train her, if you teach her the ways of the Jedi, you will be asking her to break her oath to Atris. It would be best not to train her, and let the bloodline die with Telos.
He said, teach her the ways of the Jedi. Curious choice of words.
Ah, that was an interesting choice of words indeed. She has sworn not to follow the path of the Jedi by her oath, but even that oath is limited. One does not need to be Jedi to learn the ways of the Force. I suspect it cares little for our codes and philosophies.
One does not need to be Jedi to learn the ways. I suspect it cares little for our codes and philosophies. Are you proposing teaching her the ways of the Sith? But there's only Jedi and Sith, so what you're proposing seems a greater evil. How could I train her?
You must train yourself first. The time will reveal it. Yet if you persist as you have, building her trust, then you will be training her, whether you know it or not, until the choice is hers, not yours. Before you spend time with her if you must, but recognize where your true loyalties lie.
Lie to my friends. My feelings are for her are none of your concern. I don't need a lecture from you. My loyalties lie to my friends and allies.
Ah, so then perhaps I... Never have you wondered what it would mean in the Ichani rituals if the two of you sparred and fought, and you won, completely and utterly? If perhaps she would give in, surrender herself to you? Few are the thoughts that can hide in the shadows of your mind. Exile. And such passions are not strength, but erosion.
If you think you know me, you're wrong. Perhaps and perhaps not, we shall see.
No? Then perhaps I was simply mistaken. Very well. I shall keep such judgments to myself.
You know what? I'm gonna end here, actually. I'm very distracted, and a lot happened. I can do a whole planet next time. I will be streaming tomorrow afternoon, maybe. I kind of want to do some Foundry prep for both Star Wars and Call of Cthulhu. I maybe read the Call of Cthulhu rulebook while on stream and see how that goes. But Faker, if you're still there lurking, thanks for being here. Everyone else who came, thanks for stopping by. I always feel weird at the end. I don't know why. But good night, everybody.